oh, one more thing about a table that I don't have here, but I got inspired. So this table, hopefully you see it. I'm gonna move it up as high as possible so you hopefully can see it. As you can see, it comes up and down with the press of a button, which is very handy because you don't have to go like with the hydraulic ones, like this way. It's very annoying and balancing all the time, and there's a huge little arm, not huge little, but huge arm that you have to deal with. So if you are serious about becoming a groomer, don't get the hydraulic ones. Get the electric ones where you can get them up and down with the press of a button. So the other thing I really like about this table is you can hook up your tools, and as you can see, I have 2 blow dryers. In case one dies on me, I have another one. Very rarely happens, but it does. And I just use one whenever. And the clippers, I have 2 clippers set up. One is for sanitary trim. I mixed up the blade one time, long time ago when I was a beginner. So it inspired me to get 2 clipper blades because, or 2 clippers, because one is for the haircut and one is for the sanitary trim, or using the snap-on combs to get a longer trim. So I have 2 different colors to make sure that I always know that this is a haircut clipper with the haircut length on, and this one is the sanitary clipper with a very short blade on. So I'm not gonna mix the 2. Forgot to change the blades, and the short one, the sanitary blade, to the haircut length, and I wanted to fix up a little spot on the thighs, and I used the short blade, and ended up shaving the poor soul in one spot. So yeah, it happens, and that's why I love having 2 clippers, because I haven't done it since. That's nice. So anyways, good little tip for you to learn from my mistake. Back to the MVP table just for a second. If you have a weight limit, that table can work a little bit longer, like you can get a couple of months out of it if you're working on small doggies. If you're working on bigger doggies, you can do sort of DIY ramp or something, or steps for bigger doggies to get on the table. So you can kind of work around it for a little while, but it's definitely not for situations when you lift the doggies up that high on your table. Plus, it's kind of a pain in the ass to adjust the height of the table, of that MVP kind of table, because you need to press tiny buttons, and it just really hurts my fingers when I do it, and they never want to stay stuck in on both sides whenever you're trying to adjust the one side of the leg, and it's just really tricky. So it can work. I did it, but if you have the funds, get a big table.